What's up, observers? Welcome
Hey.
in to another podcast of Third Party Observers. John, Stan, how you doing?
Oh, I'm glad it's the weekend, my friend.
It's the
been a
weekend.
long
It was a long week. Yeah.
It's been a
Yeah.
long week.
I'm glad I get to relax, hang out a little bit, chill. I haven't had like a
Go eat
chill
some
weekend.
lunch.
Yeah, I'm so excited for lunch.
Yeah.
I haven't had a chill weekend in a long time.
It just
And
seemed
this
like-
is going to
yeah.
be that. I'm still going to do like projects around the house,
Mhm.
do some things, get some stuff done, but I'm going to do it on my schedule, on my agenda.
Yeah.
I don't have to do what anyone else wants me to do.
Yeah.
It's my time.
We got football season coming
Football!
up quick. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
So,
It's here. The
Yeah.
best time of the year.
when this
Has
episode
arrived.
airs,
It's upon
it will
us.
be 4 days
I mean-
away from OSU kickoff.
This will be the best fall in my entire life.
Well,
You
I'm
know.
glad that you rate that. Amy's probably happy.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, I'm getting married. Second, OSU football is winning the Big 12. Third, they're winning the national championship.
Just putting it out there.
I've got season tickets to OSU basketball. They're also winning the Big 12 and the national championship.
Wow.
So it's just going to be a good year in OSU sports. It's
I-
going to be a good year in
If
my
that all
life.
happens, yeah, it'll be
Listen,
fantastic.
I also have season tickets to OSU football and basketball.
Yeah. I'm
I'm
just
excited
ready
about
to
it.
be hurt again, you know?
I've opened my heart as an OSU fan, and I'm ready to
Every
be
year.
crushed.
Yeah.
Like, I don't open it to love or anything like that, but
To
I do
love?
I do open it to sports, and I'm ready to be crushed.
Is that by choice that you don't open it to love?
I mean, by the choice of others.
I mean, after being hurt
No one loves you.
wow.
Probably burned himself.
Yeah. I mean, after years and years of just
Heartbreak.
heartbreak being an OSU
Disappointment.
fan, I can understand why you're a little bit leery to
Venture
you know,
out there.
yeah.
venture out to people who can cause you,
Be
real and
vulnerable.
actual pain.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, today's show, we want to thank our sponsor for today. It's Aspen Coffee. So with 3 shops in Stillwater and 1 in Edmond, and maybe they've got other locations elsewhere, it's easy to get off your couch and your Aspen Coffee. So thank
That's
you,
pretty good.
Aspen Coffee, for sponsoring today's show.
It is it's my favorite coffee shop in Stillwater.
Yeah. Yeah.
If it came to Tulsa, it
Oh,
would be my favorite shop in Tulsa.
I'd go.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's your favorite place in Tulsa?
918 Coffee.
Nice. Never been there,
Yeah.
so.
It's right next
Can't
to
compare.
my friend Tia's house.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, shout out Tia. So
Longtime listener, friend of the podcast.
yeah, soon to be guest of the podcast.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Or we got something in the works.
Gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Go ahead and follow us on social media, Twitter at Party Observers, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube at Third Party Observers. Hit subscribe, hit the like button, and share us with your friends.
We think
Um,
we're fun.
Yeah, we're, maybe got some things in the works to share some pre-show content from today's episode. So
Oh boy,
you want to maybe catch that.
maybe.
Be forewarned.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's juicy to say the least.
Gross.
Oh. Moving on.
Moving on. New portion of the show that we're going to try to build in is an observation of the week. So try to talk about something that's happened in the news recently. We started out this podcast today talking a lot about OSU sports. Well, OSU sports has been in the news this week because Pistol Pete was named the worst mascot in the Division I sports.
I don't understand why.
Well, people are idiots.
Yeah, they
Stan,
think he's like top. He's the worst. He rated the worst, and like he's like one of the creepiest ones apparently, and apparently one of the most offensive. Which I'm not sure how he's offensive.
Because he has a gun, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah,
Well, because this is a
People are
cupcake
soft.
It's a cupcake society, and all these stupid millennials and everything can get their feelings hurt about anything, and they're like, you know what? Being a cowboy, based on a real life person who avenged his dad from being murdered, that's offensive, and we take offense to the murderers. And it's just a bunch of bullshit.
If murdering murderers is offensive, then I don't want to live in this country anymore.
Especially something that happened in 1850. Like that. Who cares about 1850? Well,
Well, he was born in 1860.
Okay. Well, anyways, it happened.
It happened in the early 1900s,
Yeah,
I believe.
when nobody here was alive. And your grandparents probably weren't alive. Like, it has zero bearing on your life. But
Yeah.
you're offended by it. Grow up.
Yeah. Well, so he was voted the worst. Some of the other ones, most of them were humans. So Purdue Pete, which is another like person-based character. There is Cayenne, which I'm guessing is a pepper from University of Louisiana Lafayette. But yeah, a lot of these are people. You got Billy the Warrior.
You want to tell me the worst mascot in America isn't Boomer Sooner, who's based on a freaking criminal people that went too early in the Oklahoma land run? That's what a Sooner is.
They're a bunch of cheaters.
They're a bunch of cheaters.
Yeah. How
Screw
are we not
OU.
offended at them?
I hate OU so much. God, I just hate them.
Yeah. Really the biggest surprise to me that didn't show up on this worst list or creepiest list was the big red hilltopper from Western Kentucky.
That
because
guy is creepy.
If you haven't seen a picture of Big Red, it basically looked like, if you remember those early, like from your biology textbook where it's talking about evolution and how we're amphibians when they crawled out onto the water. Those amphibians that they shown in the pictures, that's basically what Big Red looks like. It's just a big blob of red with a big long mouth. So it's probably one of the more disturbing ones to me. And the leprechaun from Notre Dame. I mean,
I think that he did make. I thought Leprechaun did make the list.
he didn't, but he should
He
have.
should have definitely.
Because if there's anything creepy about a little troll that hoards gold, I think it's him.
Absolutely, I
Yeah.
get on board with that.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's going to be our first observation of the week, and that's going to move us on to True Confessions. We haven't played this in a while. You guys ready?
Oh,
You guys ready to
I like this segment. This
to
segment's
true-
fun.
to tell the truth or lie?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, John, why don't you kick us off?
Okay. Do you want to choose
No. Yeah,
left or right?
that one.
Okay.
Left.
Left. Right.
Great.
Left.
His left. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. If I can open this. Okay. I've been kicked by a horse.
That's it. That's the whole statement.
That's the whole statement.
Okay.
What did you do to provoke the horse?
So I was going out. So like I lived on a farm, growing up.
Yeah.
And I was going out to burn the trash, and my sister was going out to dump the mulch. And same pasture, the horse always gets excited because like they like the mulch because there's always things in there for it to eat.
Yeah.
So it got real excited, came around the tree, and of course it scared my sister because I think we were just kids.
Yeah.
And so she just starts running, and runs towards me. The horse comes around and kicks me in the arm or chest or something like that, and then that's how I got kicked.
What color was the horse?
White.
What was his name?
What kind of horse was it?
Is it a boy horse? Chip? I don't know. Like I don't know this. I don't know the
What
breed.
species?
I don't know the breed.
How old were you?
A kid. I don't know. Maybe like teenager. Young teenager.
It's
And
very
you-
believable.
And you don't even remember where you got kicked?
Well, I mean, it probably hit my chest and arm. I mean, I wasn't a very, very big kid, so.
Didn't
Okay.
knock out any teeth.
But you're
Not in
a
the-
teenager.
I did not get hit in the face, so it did not knock out any teeth.
So it wasn't like you didn't have any lasting injuries or broken bones. Or
No, it wasn't anything serious. I mean, I had bone bruises.
Ah.
And like I was bruised for a while, but
Yeah.
nothing broken.
What was your treatment?
Nothing. It's just bruises.
Oh, you didn't have to take any like horse dewormer or anything like that.
No, I wasn't too
No.
worried about COVID
don't
at
think
that
that-
point. So I was like,
Yeah.
I think I'm good on the horse dewormer, but let me get some of those horse pellets.
Oh yeah, you've had a few of those.
He had to take a spoonful of suck it up.
Yeah.
I don't have any more questions. Do you?
No.
What are you
No, I
going
don't.
with?
I'm going with true. I think he's dumb enough to get kicked by a horse.
Well, it wasn't even my fault.
You were in the wrong place.
Just wrong
at the
place, wrong time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really my sister's fault. She shouldn't have run towards me.
I think I'm gonna go
Sure.
true as well.
Yeah, true.
It is true.
Yeah.
I've actually been kicked by a horse and trampled by a horse.
Same time or different time? Or?
two different times.
Jeez.
Neither time I had anything broken, like, so it was more traumatic than it was, or like I guess mental trauma than physical trauma.
I mean, how were you? What caused you to get trampled by a horse?
So growing up, my older sister, she had this pony that we were trying to break,
My Little Pony.
and so like I was not even a teenager at that point, but we were trying to corral it, and it just came, and I wasn't able to dodge fast enough, and it just ran me over.
Too slow. How do
Did
you
it knock you out or anything?
No,
So is it like running at you and aiming for you?
yeah, because like we were trying to like corral it
Yeah.
to catch it,
Yeah.
and it probably saw me as the weakest link, which fair, because I mean I was probably not even 10.
It was a racist horse.
Yeah, and it was racist.
Stop it.
So, and I just wasn't able to get out of the way fast enough, and it knocked me over.
I can just imagine John standing there and trying to leap out of the way, and mid-leap, the horse just slaps him right in the face,
He does a 360,
spins around in the air.
Yeah.
lands in gets a face full of poo.
I did not get a face full of poo, but listen, living on a farm, you do some interesting things. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you do.
yeah, like eat horse pellets for one. Maybe that's why the horse.
He could smell the horse pellets on you.
He's just like, that's
Who's
a guy
hungry?
who keeps eating my food. I see you sneaking out here at night. Little midnight snack. Helping yourself to my horse pellets.
yeah.
All right, Stan, why don't you go?
Let's do it. There's one that's been in here for a while that I kind of want to do.
I choose.
Probably that one that's all
Yeah,
wrinkly.
I'll choose a wrinkled one.
Okay. I mean, they're both wrinkled. Oh,
Ooh, a secret note.
a secret note to myself.
Whatever
I-
you
we
do,
already did that one.
lie.
The coffee has been poisoned.
I made one of my friends bleed by throwing a playing card and hitting her in the face.
Well, that sounds absolutely believable. How old were you?
I was a junior in high school.
Okay, that
Or
seems
senior,
about,
junior, senior, somewhere in there.
seems about the right time that
Yeah.
you would be doing that kind of thing.
I mean, I've been throwing cards since I was like in
And honestly,
junior
like
high.
throwing cards and getting someone to bleed probably isn't. It's not that hard because you can throw them
Yeah.
pretty.
Let
hard.
me preface this by saying it was an accident.
Was it
What was her name?
Abby
Abby? What?
Higgins, no longer Higgins. She got married, but I don't remember her last name now, so I'm a terrible friend.
Well, I mean,
Were you the only one throwing cards?
Yes,
where were you?
Where were you?
I was in the living room of, I think it was Kaylin's living room, but we were all hanging out, like watching a Thunder game or something. It was just our group of friends, and during halftime or a commercial, I don't remember why this came up, but one of my friends, maybe he was like, "Oh yeah, you couldn't hurt me with the playing card," and I was like, "Okay." So I I hauled off and I went to throw it at him, and he was across the room, and she was sitting down on the ground.
Wow.
And I
Terrible.
yes, I missed so bad, and like I remember it in slow motion because I felt so bad. It just like turned an end over end over end, and it hit her right in the top lip,
Oh.
and
I thought
she
you
started
said-
bleeding a little bit.
I thought you said you hit her in the forehead. at
No,
first.
in the face. I said face.
Oh, I didn't even hear that part.
No.
Okay.
Well, first of all, your aim is atrocious.
And then which,
I just
Have you
wanna-
ever tried to throw a playing card?
Yeah.
Sure have.
It's
it is hard.
So
It's hard.
accurate.
No, you're not. You're a dirty.
We'll
rotten
set up a
liar.
bullseye and see how close you can hit to
like
the center
a
of it.
gambit.
I have seen
an
those like TikTok videos or whatever.
Where the
people
guy like throws it
in.
into and catches it and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are crazy. But he does it like 1,000 times.
Yeah.
This is his first try. Straight to the face.
First try, miss target. Hit bystander. So did you just have playing cards with you, or
Well, I mean, they had some at Kaylin's house. It's a common thing to have laying around.
But
Yeah.
you guys weren't like playing cards or anything before. You just like
No,
Just-
like I don't remember how it came up. I think one of my buddies was like, "Oh, you couldn't hurt me," or something like that.
weird?
Yeah.
Stand It probably had a weird friend group.
Yeah, just all right. I'll
think
say it's true.
I'll also say it's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I think it's
I felt
too
so
specific.
bad, Abby. I am so sorry. I still feel bad about that. That was terrible.
Yeah. Nope. Oh. Nope. Decided not to do that. All right. There you go.
That one.
Okay. What'll it be? What'll it be? Oh. All right. In grad school, I had a short gig as a paid Yelp reviewer.
I didn't even know you got paid to do Yelp reviews.
Yeah. I thought Yelp reviews were just from the people.
Yeah, that's what I
You
thought.
get paid to do Yelp
You can.
reviews? How?
How
Like,
did you land that gig?
Well, you get on Yelp, and then when you hit elite status, you get like, it's not very much. It's only like a few dollars per review, but any little bit helps, especially when you're in grad school, and drinking money was well appreciated. So it was like $3, $5 a review.
So do you hit elite status by
Is reviewing a
posting
lot?
more reviews?
Yep.
To get to that point?
Yeah, you gotta post. I think the minimum threshold was you had to have at least 20 reviews before you hit elite status, and it had to be like over a 3-month period.
So why did you quit while you were in grad school? Leaving a review does not take much time.
Because I could not go. I could not afford to go to all these places.
And you have to go to new places.
Yeah.
You couldn't just make up a review.
Well, that would be cheating. Because you got also, to be a good reviewer, you've got to have like pictures of like
Yeah.
the menu and the food that you got, or the drinks, or the location that you were at. If you were at a day spa, and
What was your favorite review that you did?
well, so I only did 3 reviews.
Wait, I thought you said 3 paid ones?
I was working my way to elite status. I never actually
so
got.
You never got paid?
No,
I
I
thought
I
you
gave
You
up.
just
Did.
said that you got paid.
I just had to frame it in like a, I couldn't write. I was trying to be because I try to do a lot of things.
I tried and failed to be a paid Yelp
Bogus
reviewer.
question.
It is what it is. But
Lies. False.
I was trying to be a Yelp reviewer and make a side hustle, but I gave up.
Well,
Would that have been better if I framed it that way?
Yes. Well, I mean, but I understand that doesn't sound very good.
But like, okay,
Because
yeah.
the other thing it
so
could be,
maybe
I
So you
applied
just-
for this job and didn't get it. Like that.
You just admitted that you did not have a paid gig as a Yelp reviewer.
Sure, if that's the thing you want to latch on to.
You're changing your topic like halfway through it.
I couldn't write it to be the
This should
fact
never,
that
you should have never written anything about this down.
No, you
that's what
should've-
we're saying.
I
you
wrote
should've-
3 reviews in grad school. I didn't complete it or like to get to the point to
Well,
where
you
I
weren't
could.
even close.
I
You have to
know.
get to 20.
You should have stuck to your guns and claimed that you got paid. It's all a falsehood. It's all a lie.
Yeah, I mean, I think, yeah.
I
you might have
believe
left,
that
you
what
might have
you're
left
saying is
3
true.
reviews. Like, but this is terrible. I suppose that, yeah, I'll say yes, you left 3 reviews at someplace.
Yeah. I'm true to that.
Well, it was all false. I never written a Yelp review, but
I'm so confused right now.
yeah. I couldn't write it. I couldn't think of a good lie.
See, initially, I was going to say false because I don't think you can't get paid for doing Yelp reviews.
No, you can, but it's illegal. Like companies
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
pay you to do it.
But then you kind of took it a different direction and was like,
Yeah.
but I actually didn't do what I said I did.
Right. So I was kind of confused. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah. What did I actually write? I had a short gig as a paid Yelp reviewer in grad school.
Yeah. Which I would have said false to.
Right. But then
Yeah.
you said, well, I actually didn't.
Then you pulled a switcheroo.
I know. The whole switcheroo.
I feel like
I'm not very good at the lies. I can't come up with them.
Yeah.
Too much of a truth teller.
Okay. Yeah.
You know me.
Sure.
Honest
Says the
AB
guy
is what
who
they say.
learned sign language so he could cheat at board games.
Well,
Only
I
the
didn't have
alphabet.
to lie. I just had to cheat.
Yeah.
It's different. Which is going to bring us to our next segment, which is That's a Good Question.
Oh
so,
my gosh.
let's start off with, we've got a question from a listener, old Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, Mike Fox. I work for him. He's my boss. And he wanted to ask John if you could have any attachment to your prosthetics, what would it be?
Oh, flamethrower.
What would you do with said flamethrower?
Oh, I'd light stuff on fire. What else do you do with a flamethrower?
Including himself.
He would go back, find that horse that trampled him, and burn it to the ground.
Absolutely.
I mean,
yeah, I think a flamethrower would be awesome.
it would come in handy in next week's draft.
Fall season.
So, in one of our Two Truths and a Lie, or whatever this last segment was called, John admitted to burning a field down. I don't
Yeah.
know that that's a good idea to give to John. John is not responsible enough to have a flamethrower.
There has been...
Yeah, but I think that was a lie though. Like I didn't actually
Oh, was
burn
it a lie?
I didn't actually burn my brother burnt it down.
Oh, okay. You were involved, though.
Yeah, but
I mean, in the last story, he just said that he was on his way to burn trash. And...
John is the arbiter of chaos, and I can't think of a worse tool to give him than a flamethrower.
I mean, there's been...
hey, he said if I could have any tool,
No,
I would choose a flamethrower.
it's your choice. I'm just saying that I wouldn't want to give it to you.
So, Mike, if you can make a flamethrower happen, like, let's
Oh.
talk. Let's talk.
He could. He absolutely could.
Yeah. All right. Well, this parlays well into the next question, which is if you could choose the way the world ended, what would you choose? And I think John's answer is to watch the world burn.
Absolute chaos.
That's fantastic.
Stan, how would you choose
Is he,
the way the world ends?
Honestly, I would choose the Thanos snap because it's painless.
But
ends
the world doesn't
immediately.
end. It just, half of it goes away.
Well, but you just change it to
You just
all of it.
100%.
Yeah.
I changed mine. Horse dewormer.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wait. How does that end?
All
the
right.
world?
The people. Okay. The dumbasses that are taking horse dewormer. They're going to
for COVID?
Atwoods
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Tractor Supply, buying horse dewormer off the shelves.
Yeah.
And from what I've read on Twitter, they're shoving it up their butt because it tastes bad. So they're trying to get around. Like some
Horse
people,
dewormer enemas.
so they're putting it up their butt. They're mixing it with jelly and putting it on toast
What?
because
Why don't they just take it as a pill?
Why are you taking it in any time?
well, so there is like the human version of it, but the reason people are using the horse version of it
It's
is
stronger.
because the
It's cheaper.
human version is like sold out because people think that it's gonna cure them of COVID, and it's also not going. The
Listen.
human version isn't going to do it either.
Listen, listeners, the vaccine has been FDA approved. Just
The
take.
horse dewormer has not.
I'm sure it's animal approved, but just take the regular vaccine. It's been if you want to take the vaccine, do whatever you want, but don't take a horse dewormer. That's complete. It's so stupid.
Everybody knows that COVID is a bunch of worms squirming
Listen.
around in your body.
If you
I'm so
take a
over it.
horse dewormer, you're more stupid than the people that did the Tide Pod challenge.
Yeah.
Absolutely, 100% more stupid
Oh
than
my goodness.
because at least those are kids and they should know better.
Well, just because your kid doesn't make it okay to eat Tide Pods.
Well, right. I'm just saying. But these are adults that definitely should know better. Kids are dumb.
Yeah.
They should have known better too. But
No, I mean the stupidity of society is going to be what makes the world end. But if I had to choose, what would I choose? I think a super volcano.
that'd be a terrible way to die.
Yeah, but
You would suffocate
yeah,
unless you were right next to
some people would suffocate. Some people would
instant
burn.
death.
Let's just go all hang out at Yellowstone.
Some people would
We'll
starve.
be there when it goes off, and we'll die immediately.
Well, I mean, I think Oklahoma probably would. It's close enough
enough.
that it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to choose. It would be awful, but what a better, more fitting way for the human race to go out.
We could
So-
all. You seen 2012
Yeah.
Yeah.
where that happens?
Yeah.
That would be terrifying. Well, because they commandeered like a plane, and then
They got
met
like some
a Russian
ship.
guy that had an Antonov or whatever
Yeah,
giant
a
airplane,
Bentley.
and they flew to China so they could get on the ships. And
The ship for the rich people.
yeah, which is also messed up. It's like $1 billion per ticket.
Oh yeah.
I
I
mean-
mean,
But you know that would happen.
oh
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, that's why
Crazy.
Bezos and them are building spaceships. They're gonna fly off to Mars. Good riddance.
Just watch the world burn.
Yeah.
Says the guy who orders stuff on Amazon almost every day.
No,
Not every day.
not anymore.
Pretty often.
Every week.
Every time I go to your house, you got Amazon packages laying around.
That's all John.
No, I don't think it is.
It is not me. It's
No.
mostly Austin.
Yeah, it is very convenient. Okay, well, it's going to take us to our draft. We're going to do today. We're drafting the fictional jobs you wish you had. So I'll use an example. I've used this example to explain it to John and Stan. So hopefully this isn't on their draft board. But like to be the fry cook at Krusty Krab or whatever SpongeBob's job is. That would be an option. So a job in a fictional land, but it was like a job of a character.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
anyway,
All right.
I think that's clear as mud. I'm sure we won't have any discrepancies on this. So Stan, why don't you kick us off?
I think that you could go a lot of different directions with this. I think that by far the coolest job would be a Jedi Knight.
Oh, sure.
Space
Save the world.
policeman.
Yeah. That would be
Jedi Knight,
awesome. You get to play with lightsabers. You get to, I like doing that kind of stuff anyway, and like training and martial arts stuff. Well, I say martial arts. I took karate for like a year. I was a yellow belt, so
Hey, it's better than a white belt, right?
yeah,
White belt's the first
one
one.
step up from white belt.
So,
I made it real far.
so are the Jedi Knights the people in the white suits that work for Darth Vader?
No, Jedi
Oh.
Knights are the
They're
good
the-
guys.
They
They're the
are.
people
Yeah.
That's like
fighting Darth
Obi-Wan
Vader.
and Luke
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
Yeah.
those others.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
I want
Sure,
to be one
cool.
of those guys.
What
Use
did you call
Force.
the people in the white hats?
Stormtroopers.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Our Star Wars knowledge is coming
They're-
out strong.
I want you to go tweet at Austin Brewer. What's your Twitter handle?
At Brouhaha4.
Brouhaha4.
I think.
And tell him how ignorant he is when it comes
Listen.
to Star Wars.
It's a
Let him have it. Roast
hot
him.
take. It's a bad series.
I'm
Oh my
not gonna.
gosh.
Bottom
it.
bottom
Oh
five
my
series.
I'm not gonna
Goodness.
fight it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that brings me to my pick, and this is the one I want the most. It maybe isn't the coolest job or the flashiest job, but it warms my heart. And I'm going to be regional manager at Dunder Mifflin Paper,
Oh dang it! That was one of my picks.
and I'm just going to have a crew. I thought about going assistant regional manager.
Assistant to the regional manager.
No, I'm above that. I'm assistant regional.
There's
manager.
no assistant regional manager.
And,
Only
The
Uh,
position doesn't exist.
yeah.
It does
It's a farce.
exist, and it does come with a pay increase and a parking spot.
Who is the assistant regional manager?
Jim.
Jim was for a
No,
while.
he.
Well, no, they
he
were
was,
partners.
He was co-manager.
He was co-manager.
He was assistant regional manager whenever he moved over from.
Oh.
Well, he was the
Uh,
number
to the
two.
New York
I didn't
branch?
think- I,
Yeah,
I
his
thought,
title was assistant regional manager.
was it? Okay, I just knew he was the number 2.
Don't quiz me
Take
on
that,
my
Dwight.
office trivia.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Austin
Fair
is-
enough.
But
The
yeah,
office.
I mean the benefit of being assistant regional
Expert.
manager or assistant to the regional manager is you have all the perks but none of the pressure of making sure the branch survives.
Mm.
But I decided I wanted the title and the responsibilities.
Okay.
So
And the money.
regional manager, Dunder Mifflin Paper, comes with a flashy PT Cruiser. So pretty excited.
I thought it was what was it, Chrysler Sebring.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
a Sebring.
He had a PT Cruiser for a little while,
Okay.
but the one he always drove around was a Sebring.
Is
And
there
he wanted another one when he came back, but it had been discontinued. So
So maybe do quiz you on.
Chrysler Sebring?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure enough.
I know things.
Yep. So maybe quiz him on.
Office trivia.
I think maybe it's my
we
knowledge
could have
that
an
even.
office trivia segment sometime.
Oh, I would crush you guys.
Yeah,
I
no
don't know.
chance.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know The Office.
I mean, the problem with that was I had no idea that a Sebring was even a car, so that's where that
There you go.
happened. All
But
right,
he did have a PT Cruiser for a little while. I do believe.
John.
Okay, so this is something I'm surprised you did not take first with your first pick, but I'm taking a dinosaur scientist from Jurassic Park.
That was my second pick, but I really wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like what Chris Pratt did?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
A
dinosaur
dinosaur
His-
scientist.
Actual title is animal behaviorist.
I didn't know what his job title was, so I put Jurassic Park Dino Whisperer.
Okay.
Yeah, I put animal behaviorist dinosaur handler, and
I didn't know what they were called either.
Yeah.
But like you guys knew what I was talking
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
about. Okay.
funny.
that would be so dope
Oh, it'd be so cool.
until your arm got
Eaten.
eaten off.
Aiden.
Yeah.
I'm so hungry. But you have to train them well enough not to do that.
Do you think you could do it?
Absolutely.
You've done so well with Bella. So.
And if they didn't behave, he'd flamethrower them.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Set their ass on
I
fire.
have trained Bella well. She knows all her tricks.
She doesn't run in the street anymore.
She was terrible at trying to figure out where, like when you got the couple cups and, and put the food under it. She could not figure that out.
She wasn't good at that, but she's learned every other trick.
Yeah.
Sit, lay down,
Roll over. She's
Stay.
excellent at that.
shake hands, high five.
Yeah. Yeah, she's good.
Bark.
All right. Second pick, Jones.
Second pick, I'm going to be the manager of AFC Richmond from Ted Lasso.
So
I'm taking Ted Lasso's job.
he's the head coach.
Yeah, manager.
Is that what they call him
That's
in
what
England?
they call him.
That's weird.
Knowledge.
Boy is what you were gonna say, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I did have that on my list. I was gonna call it head coach though, because I didn't know they called them managers over across the pond. It's news to me.
Yep.
This is what I kind of thought you were going to take. Glad it made it back to me, and that is to be director of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Ooh, it's on my list.
That'd be cool.
To get to work with all the superheroes, but not have to fight any of the scary bad guys. That would be pretty cool.
Although people do try to kill
Fury. Yeah,
I mean,
well, he survives.
What's the guy's name that
Nick Fury.
died? No,
Oh.
the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. that died.
No, he wasn't
the
director.
He was just
What was he?
Nick
Nick
Agent
Coulson?
Coulson.
Yeah.
I don't remember his
He was
first
an
name.
agent.
He was Agent Coulson.
So okay, I thought he was the director.
He
No.
was
I thought
high
he was
up.
in charge of it.
He was high up, but I
Oh.
don't think he was director.
Oh, well, I mean, it's still a dangerous
Phil
job. You
Coulson.
still die.
Phil Coulson.
I can
that
still
was it.
die, but I won't because I would have the Hulk there all the time.
Hulk
I don't
bodyguard.
think you get the Hulk as your personal bodyguard if you're the director of
If I'm
S.H.I.E.L.D.
the director of S.H.I.E.L.D., I call the shots. I say, Hulk, you're not going to be as useful out there. You're going to cause me a lot of damage that I'm going to have to pay the city of New York every damn time there's an alien, and I'd rather you just protect me.
Good luck.
Or Wanda. Wanda would also be good, but she's probably...
If I were Hulk and I had to protect somebody that I didn't want to protect, I'd sit there and like flick him in the back and knock him over and be obnoxious
If you
until
flicked
they
him in
let
the
me
back,
go.
he'd
Yeah.
fly into a building.
I know.
Yeah.
He'd dead.
Lightly.
Dead.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, Stan.
I think I'm going to go along with my starting off theme of some type of law enforcement. Well, this isn't really law enforcement, but I'm going to be a ghostbuster.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Go around, catch all the ghosts. Got to catch them
Who
all.
you gonna
That's
call?
Pokemon.
Yeah.
You could be a Pokemon trainer.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a fictional job in a fictional
Don't-
world.
Don't wanna
Austin
do
and I
that.
have been ghost hunting before.
Yeah, we have. Caught them all.
And it
Carried
was
them back
fun.
with us.
It
Oh.
was fun.
Yeah, you messed with the rest of the group.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's,
I bet that group hated you guys.
probably.
yeah, absolutely.
You know, I've never seen Ghostbusters.
Same.
What?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it all the way through.
Never seen any of them.
Yeah.
Don't know if I'd
But they're
enjoy
good.
it.
That's what I hear. Bill Murray is classic, but
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, third pick.
Third pick. I'm gonna be a man in black.
Agent at Men in Black. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. That was
Yep.
on my list as well.
I would, I would abuse the memory thing so much. I would screw up all the time, and then I'd just erase people's memories, and it's fine.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you would screw up and you'd erase your own.
I'd probably do that too.
I guess you have the sunglasses on, and the sunglasses
Yeah.
prevent that, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
And I wear sunglasses pretty often, so even if I forget, I'd probably have them on anyway.
Yeah. Being a Men in Black would be cool.
And I would
also
carry
scary.
The cricket.
The little
The
gun.
little tiny gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little gun, big punch.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm also excited this made it back to me. I don't think if I waited on this, it would come back to me a second time. I'm taking Headmaster at Hogwarts.
Ooh.
Be Dumbledore, have
All the cool powers.
all the cool powers and the head knowledge of
The brain knowledge.
of
Wingardium
Voldemort.
Leviosa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Magic.
He did cooler stuff than the Patronus charm.
Yeah.
He could do that and disappear. Or no, that was his.
So he clap his hands.
That was his.
Was
Phoenix.
it
The
lights
Phoenix
on,
would pick
lights
him up
off?
and-
Oh yeah, I'd get the
Disappear.
Phoenix too.
yeah.
I mean, it'd be so cool.
unless
It'd be
he
a
was
dope job.
unless he was Severus Snape,
Yeah.
the bad headmaster.
I mean, I think I would be me, Headmaster. I
Yeah.
wouldn't be Dumbledore or
Would you
Snape.
rock the really long beard?
I don't think I could grow one.
Well,
Magic.
Yeah.
You could magic it.
You can magic.
Oh well, if I can magic it, yeah, sure.
Flowing robes.
Yeah, I'd probably make my beard tentacles, like
Like Davy Jones.
yeah, like Davy Jones. I think that would be scarier.
Super scary. Super creepy.
Yeah.
And then like you walk by people and just caress them with your
Uh,
tentacles.
Yeah.
Oh
no,
my
that is. I accidentally wrote Headmaster at Voldemort. That is not correct.
Oh, that's
man.
funny.
Man, there's a lot of good picks left.
Yeah.
Okay. My turn, right?
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna take Parks and Rec's director in Pawnee, Indiana, from Parks and Rec.
Ron Swanson.
Actually, I wouldn't go director. I'd go assistant director. I'd want to work with Ron Swanson. Like I
Because you wouldn't have to do anything?
well, no, because Ron
'cause
Swanson,
his
Ron
whole
Swanson is
thing-
cool.
Yes. He is. But his whole thing is that
He
wants
doesn't
to
want
do
to work.
as little
so
as
you
possible.
would do.
So if you're his assistant,
You'd have to do everything. You'd have to be Leslie.
I mean,
Knope
that'd be a pretty cool job.
Was I just
Not do anything.
I'd rather work with Ron than
than Leslie.
I think Leslie would just get on my nerves.
You would take Leslie's job and do none of the things that Leslie did.
I do some of the things.
I'm going to turn this pit into a park.
I'm gonna turn it into a bigger pit. It's just gonna be a ball. I'm turning it into a ball pit. I'll just fill it with balls.
What's the easiest solution? Let's go buy a bunch of small plastic balls and let the kids play in it.
Yeah.
But then they jump in and it's so deep
You would
that
not
they
be able to
can't
get out.
out.
They would all. You would die, surely, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Surely you would die.
don't
I mean,
know.
you can breathe
Science.
under there, but like you get stuck at the bottom and you can't find your way out.
Oh my gosh.
You
the
just
panic.
get a couple rope ladders on the side. It's fine.
How are you going to navigate to the side?
Oh
Swim through the balls.
All right. Last pick, John.
Wow.
All right, last pick. I am gonna go with. I'm gonna be a Agent 007. You'd be a James Bond character. Well, not the character. I guess I'd just be James Bond.
So,
Secret agent, man.
agent. Who does a 007 work for?
MI6. MI6.
Agent at MI6.
I would have picked an American one, but like American doesn't have like a cool James Bond thing.
Jason
Franchise.
Bourne.
Oh, I guess
John
he-
Wick.
Although oh yeah, you could be a concierge at the John Wick Hotel.
That
I
would be
guess
pretty cool.
you could still be that. I'm not gonna pick it.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Okay, well I do have some good picks left.
Yeah.
I already have one superhero one, so I think I'm gonna skip that. But so I think I'm gonna go with this one. I think I'm gonna be the Hand at King's Landing.
Yeah, that was on my list. I almost picked it.
Work the armies of King's Landing for my benefit.
That'd be cool.
Some strategery.
It depends on who's king, though. If it
See,
was Joffrey?
Joffrey.
No.
I'd be the Night King.
the Night?
That's not
the,
a job.
It is a job. Your job is to end
the
the
White
world.
Walker Night King.
That's how I end the world. I'm the Night King.
God, that would be
Leads-
cool.
leads a battle with his White Walkers at his heels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Decimates the world.
Yeah, no, I think being the Hand would
Zombie
be
apocalypse.
pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, of course, it would depend on who your king is, but I think the king is Bran, which would be kind of lame. But
So you want to be the Hand after
yeah,
all of
I want to be Tyrion Lannister.
terrible battles have happened. everything's been conquered.
I want to be Tyrion
Bran is king.
Lannister.
Tyrion was probably one of my favorite characters.
I
in that show.
wish he would have been named king,
He
Yeah.
should have been named king,
but
but nobody wants. People are scared. Never mind. Yeah, it's probably
John Lawler.
Flashback.
Yeah. All right, Stan. Last pick.
Man, this is tough because I have a couple good ones that I'd like to pick.
Mm-hmm.
I want to pick them all.
We can do another round.
You want to?
I'll do another round.
Okay.
Let's do another.
Do
round.
another round.
Another round. Round 5 for this one.
It's round 4, actually. All right.
For this one, I'm gonna stick with. Oh, I get 2 picks in a row. Don't
Yeah.
I?
Yep.
Sweet. I'm gonna be an Inception dream thief.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
nice.
did see that on the old internet.
The old internets.
That's a good one.
But yeah, that would be so cool because it's like completely. I mean, there's obviously danger involved, but your whole goal is to deceive this person, to try to like break into their mind and find valuable information. It's just, it's freaking cool. And you get like,
It's like being a psychologist.
yeah, you have to delve deep. You have to know enough about the person that you can like fool them and make them think that you're actually part of the dream. Man, that'd be so cool.
It's a big sneak.
You can go deep levels in, and
What
you
if you
could
find something you don't want to know? You're like, ugh, gross.
well, you just move on, find something else you
Yeah,
do
yuck.
want to know. Yeah, and then finally, I think this would be freaking cool. I'm gonna be an X-wing pilot.
X-wing. What is that?
Is that
Star
Star
Wars.
Wars as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nerd.
Yeah. Sorry.
Call
Podcast
me-
that we don't know.
Call me nerd all you want. I'm gonna win this
X-wing
draft.
Pilot at Star Wars. Who does X-wing work for?
Oh my goodness.
Is he good guy or bad guy?
Good guy.
Okay.
God, lame. Goody two shoes. You didn't want to be a stormtrooper?
Stormtroopers are the worst.
Why?
Why?
Why would you want to? They can't hit anything with their guns. They could never shoot the bad.
That doesn't mean you
the
couldn't.
person they're shooting at. They die super easily. They have no cool powers.
Fine.
They don't get to fly
Be-
anything. Well, some of them get
Be
to fly.
Darth Maul.
No,
Yeah.
Ugh.
Be Jabba.
Darth Maul dies.
Don't be
Who's-
Jabba the Hutt.
Is that the fat worm?
That's the giant worm.
Why
guy
do you
I think.
want to be the fat worm? Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
No thanks.
I just want to be a bad guy.
All right. Well, man. So now I've got to decide: do I want to take my other superhero one, or do I want to take this other really fun one that I have?
Fun one. Fun one. Fun one.
I think I am going to take the fun one.
Do
I
it.
think I'm going to be a bartender at Cheers.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Nice. Okay.
Be in the Boston area, get to just chill all day and talk about sports and beer and drink and play pool, and what a cool, chill life.
How much would you drink if you were a bartender?
Too much.
Yeah.
Austin would have to drink way too much.
Yeah.
I always liked the bartenders who were obviously
Drinking on the
drunk
job.
themselves and would just have crazy heavy pours because
Yeah.
they weren't really paying attention.
The best was like in college when you knew the bartenders.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
That was nice.
Going to Chili's
Mm.
when
I
your friend is
still-
bartending.
ooh, yeah.
Or like
I still get messed up.
when your friend is a bartender at, what's that one on the strip that you end at?
On
The Penny.
Oh, Murphy's.
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 I never liked Murphy's.
Yeah. Oh.
All right, John, last
Too
pick.
many people.
This is hard. I've got a few. I've got things that I'm thinking out through. I've got a game master from
Hunger Games?
Hunger Games, game designer.
Okay.
I've got Willy Wonka. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Would
Would you rather be Willy Wonka or a Oompa Loompa?
Oh,
I mean,
Willy
the
Wonka.
Oompa Loompas are the ones that make the candy.
Yeah,
They do
but
all the hard work.
Willy Wonka.
Willy
designs
Wonka's
it.
just a slave master.
He designs it.
All right.
He's the brains of the
He's the
operation.
brains.
Who else are you deciding on?
Really, that's it. I think.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go Willy Wonka.
Willy
candy,
Wonka.
candy designer.
What would be the first candy you make?
Oh, I would improve on. I don't.
No, you gotta make your own candy.
What is Willy Wonka's title?
Chief chocolatier.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Cause I would make all the cause like regular candy, meh. Chocolate though
Chocolate is delicious.
is great.
All right. So, John, you and animal behaviorist at Jurassic Park, manager at AFC Richmond, Parks and Rec director, Agent 007, candy maker at Willy Wonka's. Stan, you're a Jedi Knight and an
Yeah.
X-Wing pilot.
Ooh, nerd.
Ghostbuster, an agent at Men in Black. You're a dream thief. I'm a regional manager at a mid-size paper company. Director of S.H.I.E.L.D, headmaster at Hogwarts. I'm the hand and bartender. I mean, these are all...
Stan, I'm surprised you
ticks.
didn't pick a fighter jet pilot from that movie that you
Top
like,
Gun?
Top Gun.
You can't even remember the name of Top Gun.
I just said your favorite movie. Stan.
Jeez.
It's one of your favorite movies. It's not my favorite movie.
Disgraceful.
The other superhero one I was thinking of was CEO at Wayne Enterprises.
I was gonna say Batman.
That'd be
yeah.
cool.
Well, Batman isn't a job.
Batman is a job.
No. It's a character.
It's a
Is
role.
Superman a job?
Yes,
No.
I think it is.
But so I put CEO at Wayne Enterprises. Really, I think
Yeah.
the cooler
So
job
you'd
would be
be-
the head researcher.
Yeah.
Lucius Fox.
Lucius
Tests
Fox.
all the cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
whatever that
But
guy's
Lucius
name is.
Fox was
Also CEO.
named CEO in the third movie, I believe.
Morgan
but-
Freeman.
Yeah.
I think he was the first.
If
movie
you
he
had
actually-
that job, would you be yourself or would you be Morgan Freeman?
I would every time choose be Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
when you have the choice of be yourself or be Morgan Freeman, you
Choose
choose
Morgan
to be
Freeman,
Morgan Freeman
every time.
100% of the time. Let us know if you would rather be yourself or Morgan Freeman on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We're at Party Observers and at Third Party Observers. And go vote. Tell us what fictional jobs you wish you had. And we'll catch you next week.
All
Thanks
right.
for listening.
See you guys.
Bye.